Hey right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 7 of One Day Season 1. Last episode we had two different kind of parallels with Emma succeeding pretty well in what she wants to do at being a drama teacher, and it all went down very well, and then the opposite with Dexter where he's trying to be a presenter and he just absolutely bombed. No one wants to be around him at the moment, it seems like, so not the best kind of 2-3 years for Dexter. Emma seems to be doing pretty well. She seems to have moved on from her crush on Dex and is dating this questionable guy, Neil. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out in episode 7, which should be... Last episode was 93, so it should be 1994 this time. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, as we'll be doing. I'm uploading multiple episodes of these every week for the next till we finish it. Basically, I would typically do one a week, but I just want to kind of get through this, I think, over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long till we're done with it, but that's everything. Oh, Patreon. I was like, there's always something else I mentioned. What is it? Patreon is linked down below as well if you want the uncut reactions to all these episodes. And by the time this episode is on YouTube, Patreon should have finished the entire show, I'd imagine. So you can get all the episodes over on there now. But for now, guys, let's do this. We're going to have a bit of a bad episode for Dex this year. We're still going to be down in the dumps.
A novel by Emma.
Oh, a novel? Portrait in Crimson.
T. Wild. Had seen some murder scenes in her time, but never one as this.
Come back to it.
Demanded. Entreated.
She questioned.
Screamed.
Bellowed. She bellowed from the rooftops.
She said,
34 words, let's go.
Nice cup of tea for the lady.
Oh, you're still with him.
"No, thanks."
Oh, she's getting annoyed at him. Getting the ick from Neil. Couple of years of this.
Thanks.
I'd want to jump out of the
Now,
window.
who is Emma T. Wild? And why is she using a word processor?
Don't read over my shoulder, Ian.
Oh, so sorry, so very
Oh,
sorry.
Ian,
Thought you might
no,
need a
He doesn't
reader.
deserve a reader, it's crap.
It's not crap. Nothing you do is crap.
How have you been with him for 2 years?
Shit.
Literally, eye roll.
Really wish you wouldn't try that when I'm about to go out. Gotta wash my hair again now.
No, you don't.
You really don't. But... God, Emma.
Whitehead Morley residence. Hello, Leeds. We did lift up the carpet, yes. No, there was no.
Why does he need his Batman toy in the shower, bro?
It was a shame.
Have your shelf, understandable. I have, like, shelves of... I mean, no, you can't really see much, but films for leatherware. But in the shower...
Things aren't that bad, are they? Just on the phone to your mum and dad.
Okay, can you tell them I'll call them back tomorrow?
Oh, it's fine. They called to
just
speak to me.
realised.
Oh, she's good. Yeah, I do have a gig tonight. Yeah.
I do have a gig tonight. Oh my god.
She's writing. Tap, tap, tap.
He's filled the entire house with his shit. Oh my god, she hates him. Yeah.
Next week, llamas who can hum, and baby monkeys who are being reunited with their mum. Aww, cannot wait for that.
Hey,
Babe,
the
did you see it?
phones. Oh
No,
yeah.
sorry, I'm in town. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was great. 9 million we had last week.
But these two dating
football,
now.
so hopefully this week we'll get even more.
What time are you back?
9 million. It's mad how many views you'd get for just absolute trash back in the day. And now all TV is pretty much a flop.
Excuse me? Are you television's Dexter Mayhew?
The very same.
You're still on TV then. You're sticking with it.
Oh, God, it's so nice to be out.
I can imagine, considering who you live with. You two should start dating soon.
Oh,
Because
of
we're
course you
halfway
should.
through the show after this, actually.
You got a mobile.
A mobile phone.
If I ever get a mobile phone, you can buy me dinner.
What again?
Ever. If you ever. Times do be changing. I'm filming this on my phone. I bet that will blow Dexter's mind.
So nautical. Nautical but nice. What time do we hit the iceberg?
Ian joining us tonight.
What?
You sound like Ian. Nautical, but nice.
Oh, right.
Dexter?
Well, love Ian.
Yeah.
Top bloke, Ian.
I won't say top. I wouldn't say bottom. I'd say close to bottom. Like, bottom's here. Ian's like there.
Oh god, I don't even know where to start.
Oh, well, don't start yet. I'm just off to the loo. They're incredible here. Best in London.
Right.
Cigarettes? Huh? Oh,
Wow. Just get cigarettes walking around. Cool.
Hello, you.
cigarettes, sir?
20 reds, please.
What she's like shocked by him. I guess he seems a bit more pompous.
Cigarette
So
girl.
than
Famous
before.
for it here.
She knew he smoked though, so it's not that.
It's modern British. I'm gonna have the oysters.
Modern.
The natives, I think.
Are they friendly?
What?
The natives, are they friendly?
Ian's back.
Dexter.
Not
Oh,
really.
it's Mr. Ha Ha. This is a genuine question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He plays Batman and Stormtrooper in the shower.
Mum sends Ian packages. My dad rings him just for a chat. We're going on a 4-day walking holiday in the Dales in September. It's quite
Ooh.
intense, bit of a runaway.
Bro,
train.
she's talking.
12 of the native
Right.
oysters.
He is
please.
being a bit of a
They're
knob.
Sweeter than rock oysters, and then they're more delicate.
Yeah, you see. Okay, I kind of get what she's seeing now.
Yeah, just the cod chips is fine, thanks.
The chips. Ew.
You're very knowledgeable, all of a sudden.
Meaning?
Meaning you seem to know a lot about food.
I love food. I eat out most days now. As a matter of fact, I've been asked if I want to review for one of the Sundays.
Wow, really? You're reviewing restaurants?
Cocktail bars.
Cocktail bars. God, mate.
Man about town kind of thing.
And what, you'd write it yourself?
Of course I'd write it myself. Who else would write it?
Oh yeah, he seems like a right penis today. What happened? I think that's why I like the premise of this show. It won't work for every show, obviously, but it's just like, we don't see how he got to this. It's just, a year later, this is what he's like. Move on. A year later, this is what he's like now. Move on. It's just
I think it's important not to be too sentimental about these things.
no context. Like, why are you a knob? I mean, you can fill in the
vibe in
gaps
this
and get the
place.
idea.
I mean, it's smart. but a bit
Smart?
Theatrical.
She's theatrical.
It's fun.
She's the only one showing her ass.
Well, what can I say? Maybe her woolly black tights are in the wash. Maybe she's enjoying it. Maybe she feels sexy in that outfit.
Maybe. Why don't you ask
Feminism,
me?
isn't it?
First wave or second?
Oh, can we just not tonight? Only I'd quite like to have a nice time.
Yeah, so would I.
Great.
Oh, God. So she's stuck with Neil, and now this guy.
Well, Tilly's good. Yeah, she's lusting after this guy from Nottingham called Graham.
Ah, there we go. We got the Nottingham shout out. Very happy. Can we have an episode in Nottingham, actually? That'd be cool.
That's Graham, we call him, because he's really into
Yeah,
acid
back
house.
I love how as soon as he heard the word Nottingham, by the way, he got up and walked off. Yeah, I'm not talking about Nottingham. See, it's understandable. Alright, what if you just spawned a mine?
Just out of interest, what time did you finish today?
Oh, well, shut down. I never finish. I'm stuck here forever.
Oh, wait. Oliver? I've told you about him. He's a baronet.
Oh, and?
What do you mean?
So what's that got to do with anything? Why mention it?
To identify him. I know about 9 people called Oliver. Lemon?
Thanks.
Alright, cool. People I think they're so much fun to be around, and they're the worst.
And Suki.
Yeah?
Suki's doing really well, isn't she? Her new show's massive.
Yeah. We both are. You know, I prefer doing the late night stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm doing better.
Everyone wants a piece. It's mad.
I meant with the two of you.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah, sure.
Guess what?
Being on telly. She understands.
Oh, that's romantic.
And again, God, this is so dead. It's funny how I switched where Dexter was the more entertaining character and now it's Emma as the episodes have gone on. Dexter's entertaining, obviously, in terms of a character, but not, I wouldn't say likable at this point. Smoking at the tables. Get gone, Emma. This, just please, please. Back to drugs then. Maybe he didn't even stop. We thought maybe in the last step, but what is that? No, you're not meant to cut it with your knife.
Steak?
Sensational. Yeah, really rare. How's the fish?
Cold.
Oh.
It's opaque, so fish is supposed to be cooked, so it turns opaque.
Dexter, it's opaque
Because you
because it's
took 50
been
minutes
deep
in the
frozen. It
toilet.
hasn't been fully defrosted.
Oh, all that. Never mind.
I'm not paying for fucking bird's eye fucking frozen fish. Hey, can you take this off the bill? It's not cooked. And we'll see the menu as well.
I'm fine.
No, it's not fine. You need a main course.
I'm really not hungry.
Can you just get something, please? They're not going to understand if you don't.
Green salad, please.
Oh my god, mate. I'm paying for birds eye fucking...
What's going well?
I mean, it's false that I love people who cause a situation like that and they're like, oh, it's awkward now. Oh, yeah, okay.
What? What have I done? What have I done now?
Bro, where do we start?
Can we just go back to what we were talking about?
You've been looking at the other woman the whole time, moving on topics when she's talking about something, doing drugs in the bathroom, shouting at her, being bored, being a knob, talk about yourself the whole time.
A novel? Last time I saw you, you were writing a play.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't working, so I moved on.
Team Emma, let's go.
What's the point in starting things if you're never going to finish them?
What?
I mean, seriously, I've got this friend, okay? She's a screenwriter.
Yes.
She's super successful. She says that if you're talking about writing, then you're not writing. Either you're writing or you're not.
Very wise, very wise. Haven't heard that 1,000 times.
Thanks, Dexter, for that valuable tip.
Yeah.
The thing is, maybe your friend doesn't also work full time, so she may not understand that it's not quite as simple as that.
Is that the issue? You know what they say about teaching, right?
No, Dex.
Say it.
I'm not familiar. What did they say?
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I know what you're going to say.
Those who can, do. Those who can't.
So go fuck yourself, Dexter.
Right!
Correct.
No more martinis for you.
Oh, mate. He just keeps saying things, doesn't he? No! Oh, mate, one knob.
Emma, come on. Emma. Come on.
No, the night's over, Dexter. I'm going home.
Look, whatever it is I've done, I'm sorry, okay?
Whatever it is!
No, I don't know.
Mate,
I don't know.
how are you this oblivious?
Oh, the fuck out. We can go somewhere and calm down. We're both just a bit pissed.
No,
is all.
you're pissed. You're always drunk or off your face on something or other every single time I see you. Every time. Do you realise I haven't seen you sober for about 3 years?
Well, there we go. Confirmation.
I'm running to the loo every 10 minutes. I don't know if it's dysentery or too much coke, but either way, it's fucking rude, and most of all, it's boring.
It's pretty boring. People are off their... Being around someone who's just off their face is like... Okay. It's just great fun. Maybe he'll get his shit together a little bit, we'll see.
Why are you being like this, Dexter?
I'm just being myself.
No, you're not. I know what you're like, and this isn't you. And kind sometimes, and interested in people other than yourself. You've been through a lot in the last few years with your mum. I've tried to understand that, really, I have, but you're just not the person I used to know. We're not friends anymore, Dex. We're just not.
Oh.
Postponing all late.
Oh, you are?
But tonight, there was stuff I really needed to talk to you about Ian and me. But I can't talk to you anymore, and if I can't talk to you, then what's the point of this?
Or she was going to tell him, like, she's not vibing with Ian, maybe.
The friendship. I mean, you said it yourself, there's no point getting sentimental about it.
I did
Move on
wonder
when
if this
anyone
was going to
else-
happen
I
at some
wasn't
point.
talking about us. I mean, we're Dex and M. Aren't we?
People stop walking by. What do you need to walk down the street for?
No, you used to make me feel good about myself. But now you make me feel like shit. Like I'm not cool enough or interesting.
I'm glad you're standing her ground, though.
I think
Well,
that.
good, because it's bollocks. I am cool and interesting and ambitious. In fact, I'm fucking great, and you used to think so too.
Yes, Emma.
Well, that's fine, because I'm not up for being treated like an obligation, like a chore, like you always want to be somewhere else with someone else.
Oh, sometimes I just get a bit carried away, all right? If you weren't so judgmental
Oh, mate.
all the time.
You just cannot. You just can't, can he?
I don't think I am. I try not.
She literally hasn't judged you at all.
And patronizing. And
No.
censorious.
I don't know what that
Censorious?
means.
You're doing it again.
What am I
Censorious.
doing?
Like, how could he know that word?
What is that word?
Thick. Such a lunk. So beneath you. How could he ever possibly write his own column? I'm Emma Morley. I got first.
What the fuck are you
So-
talking about?
Fucking what?
I'd kind of back him 7 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, but she's become so much more bearable, I think, as the episodes have gone on. So, no.
Envy is the tax you pay on success and all that.
Is that really what you think is going on here?
I feel like he's been holding that in for years, and he's been wanting to say it, and then I don't know.
No.
Because she didn't give that vibe at
I remember
all.
when we were 22, and you said, "What do you want to be when you're 40?" And I said, "Rich and famous," and you took the piss.
That was 7 years ago.
But I did it. I actually did what I said I was going to do. I may not be 40 yet, but I made it happen. And you
What?
haven't.
Oh my god, who cares? She didn't even say she wanted to be rich and famous.
I don't know what you said you wanted from this world, but I'm sure this wasn't it.
This.
Throwing your lot in with someone who adores you, who you don't love.
Well, he ain't wrong about that.
Am I wrong?
But she wanted to talk to you about that, and you've just told her that. It's...
I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore.
Emma!
Yeah, well... What a mess. Great acting from them both, though. Especially, I don't know the actual name who plays Emma. I feel like Dexter's... He's had like 2 episodes, he's been really great, and he's great here as well, but this is Emma's best up. Oh, and then she has to go home to Neil.
How was the gig?
But...
Did you do the cats and dogs thing?
Yep.
Was there heckling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well... okay.
Bit booing, actually, tonight.
Booing.
Oof.
Oh. That's just part of it, though, isn't it?
Suppose so.
So both feeling a bit shit.
Suppose sometimes I just worry.
What?
I might not be very funny.
Well... maybe for, like, nursery children. Anyone below the age of 5?
Very funny, man.
Thanks, Sam.
There's no way these two are together in episode 8, by the way. There's no way.
Sky high in the airwaves on the morning show.
Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I kind of assumed they were going to have, like, the argument at some point. Like, there was going to be a moment where these two kind of fell out, and I maybe even assume in episode 8 they haven't spoken for a while. Like, I guess it'll be a case now if they bump back into each other. Either episode 8 or 9, they just kind of bump back into each other, and then it's like, oh, do you remember when we fell out? And Dexter's maybe got his shit together a little bit. Yeah, very good episode, very well acted. Both kind of going through their own things. Like, he pointed out, she wanted to talk to him about it, but him pointing out, like, you're in this apartment you don't really want to be in. You're with someone who adores you that you aren't in love with. And then him kind of still taking the loss of his mum hard, understandably so, but just kind of for 3 years now not being sober. And then just too many things to list off with how he treated Emma in this episode. So, oh my god. Like I said, I think some of the things he was saying is like he's been holding on to that since like the episode 1, maybe episode 2, which I kind of got, because I even said in episode 1 and 2, like, she kind of came across as a little bit annoying and holier than thou and judging him and stuff. But it was 7 years ago. Like, Emma's become way more bearable as the episodes have gone on. I think she's very likable at this point in the show. I would say I prefer her to Dexter, but like I say, they're going on their own stories. And we got the Nottingham shout out, so that's gonna bonus points for that, just for the word. Now, if we can have an episode in Nottingham, that'd be kind of cool. But good episode. I'm gonna go again, not quite an 8. I'm still not feeling like 8 out of 10s with these episodes. Maybe that's because of the length. Like, it's just so... No, it won't be it, because I've given 10s to, like, Friends. So that won't make any sense. I don't know. Is it... It is a very high 7, though. I do think it is maybe the best episode. It could be an 8. It could be. I don't know. No, I'm going to go a 7.8. I think it's a very high 7. It's like a very... very good episode. I just wouldn't personally give it the 8 just yet. But we are like apart from episode 1 again, which I think I want to revisit episode 1 because I think the 5 out of 10 might be a bit harsh, like, looking back on it now. I think going through the show, it makes the other episodes better, I think, as it goes on. So I think this would definitely be a good rewatch at some point, especially with the first episode. But I still stand by, like, Emma was annoying in episode 1 and there wasn't any chemistry. I do stand by those two things, but I think it's like, I don't know, maybe I want to pick up more on the dialogue and stuff. Yeah. Other than episode 1, though, we've had consistently good episodes, which is good to see. So, right, thanks for watching. How long's the next one? I might watch another one. How long's episode 8? Again, about the same. Okay, cool. Maybe 25 minutes. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 8. Until then, take care. Peace.